Stokemeter, what's up? Yep, Stokemeter, what's up? Yep. Sorry, hold on, I gotta silence this crap. Alright. What's up, everybody? Sorry I'm late. I just got back from the gym, so hopefully you guys don't hate me. What up, Mo? Sorry, buddy. I did get your text this morning, and I totally failed on texting you back. Sorry, man. How much do I bench press nowadays? I think I did like 310 tonight. Just kidding. I did not do 310. I don't know how much I bench press. I'm not like one of those frat boy douchebags that goes to the gym to see how much they can bench press. Yeah, that's the 43. I'm still waiting on some extra boards to come in, like a couple extra 39s and 135 or something like that, put up on the wall. The 43 has replaced this year's board. The 39 and 35 will be replaced here soon, hopefully, when, like I said, I get my other boards in. Emma is great. Emma's right here. Come here. Emma's chilling. She says, "What's up?" There's a bed right there, so I didn't just chuck her onto the floor. I'm in the other room. Is that Matt? Pro. Yeah, man. That was 5 months out of knee surgery when I would put that photo up on my website. I can't remember how much it was, but it was a pretty good amount. I don't know if I could do that right now. I haven't really been hitting the gym too much, but board shape has not changed. Graphics have. Still the same shape for 2010. And typically Liquid keeps their shapes for like 3 to 4 years sometimes. So riding's going pretty good. I've just been messing around with some new stuff, new tricks and stuff like that. I need to get back on the water more often. I need to get back on a 3 set a day program. Right now I'm just on 1 set a day, so 1 set a day is just kind of like maintaining all your tricks, but I need to get back to a 3 sets a day thing. My next shape, man, I'm not really sure. I'm pretty pumped on my current shape right now. I would like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what I would change on the board. Maybe make it a little quicker. I know it's pretty fast already. Maybe just make it a tiny bit quicker. The only thing with making it quicker is I think I might have to do away with some of the softness in the landings. If I make it quicker, I think it'll probably mellow out all the contours on the bottom of the board. And usually when you mellow out all the contours on the bottom of the board, it'll land a little bit harder. Which, you know, I wouldn't mind it. It lands so soft right now. I wouldn't mind if it landed a little bit harder. I think it would be alright. What bindings am I riding? Right now I'm on the Watson still. I'm waiting on, I'm going to be trying out Benny G's boots for next year, the Ultras, the new Ultras, brand new Ultra sections that are coming out. I'm going to try that. I got some in the mail on the way here right now. Hopefully they show up tomorrow, but I'll be trying those out. But if not those, I'll be on the Watsons again. Let's see here. Tom, one show I saw with you and Sean Murray, there was talk about an alligator. Did you guys take it? That would be an illegal act to kill an alligator unless you have permits to do so. So, yeah, somebody took out an alligator. It's a pretty amazing shot too. It was pretty sweet. Kid, if you are into the military, you should read the book Lone Survivor. I've heard of this book, McNasty. I think somebody was talking about it last month. The board that I ride the 139. That's primarily what I ride. I ride the 143, but not very consistently and not very often. It's usually just the 39. So I wouldn't mind with my neck shape maybe making a like 140 or something like that, or 141. Maybe just making a little bit longer than what I currently have right now. Weenie, closed toe or open toe bindings? I don't know, man. I like open toe boots. It's just a personal preference. That's what I ride. I like them to be open, but I guess Watson's boots aren't going to be available in open toe next year, so I guess I'll be forced to ride the closed toe if I don't ride the ultras. Yeah, Harper. Good question, buddy, about the global warming. Yeah, man. It actually. I was not stoked on doing that intro at all. I'll be honest. Ronnie Romero might be angry at me, but he knows I wasn't stoked on it. That wasn't really my style, man. I showed. It took 2 days, I think, to film that entire intro. I showed up for the first day and just was not stoked at all on doing it. Period. And I did the first day and it was just like, man, I can't do this. So I didn't do the second day. So that's why I'm only there for some of it and not a whole lot of it. Murray is totally the actor in in all of wakeboarding, pretty much. I'm pretty sure I can act, but I just wasn't into that kind of acting. It was a little cheesy for me, but I'm in it. So you guys can put that one in the archives and make fun of me later, I guess. Harper, once again, Pat Panacos on last night. Yeah, I mean, Pat Panacos builds pretty much all of the industry's most legit rails. I've definitely ridden some of his stuff. Everything from the projects to that wake to rail gap that I did and push process. He built that for me. And then I wouldn't have trusted I still wouldn't trust anybody else to build that wake to rail gap. I wouldn't trust anybody except for Pat to build that for me again. And then Wake Stock, he does all the stuff at Wake Stock. All the Oakley pools, he's built like all that stuff, all the crazy big stuff. So Pat's the man for sure. He's not only just an awesome guy, but crazy talented at what he does. So guy's a great dude. How much ballast do I have? Like 3,000 pounds, line length 90 plus. I'm looking to get for it. Jordan, good question. OWC or McCormick's? OWC has a lot of freaking local cable rats. Like you'll get this with any cable. OWC has a lot of cable rats that it's gotten better, I think, but I remember back in the past there was a lot of cable kids that would just be there like locals or whatever, kind of like a snow park, I guess, like what do you call it, snowboard park or whatever. But yeah, a lot of people vibe each other out there. I'm not too stoked on it. McCormick's has an island in the middle of it and breaks up all the chop. It's awesome. I'm a huge fan of McCormick's, and McCormick's is a left rotating, or it goes to the left instead of going to the right, which is pretty cool. I'm left foot forward, but I've always ridden right foot forward cables. It's just kind of different, I know McCormick's have like crazy new rails, and OWC is sick too. I mean, OWC is fun, just as fun I think as McCormick's, but McCormick's has a big island in the middle, and you don't have any chop, which is really nice. So hit them up both. Try them both, Jordan. Try both McCormick's and OWC. Just kind of test out, which one you like. Brian, what was up with those spiked belts? I don't know what spiked belts you're talking about. Adam, it is true I bought Jerry Nunn's boat, but I bought that like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, I've ridden with Randall before. Randall's awesome to watch wakeboard live. It's pretty sick, and he's a really nice dude. Yep. Yes, McNasty. True that. Matt, you're one of the nicest cable rats there are. Hey, everybody, I've got a new housemate. His name is Matt Rollerson. He's an awesome kid. He's a really really good guy. And he's super good at wakeboarding. Well, okay, he's a cable kid. He likes to wakeboard on the cable. That's all he's done for the past 2 years. He's been wakeboarding for 2 years straight, and for the past 2 years, he has only wakeboarded cable. Now, I hope none of the cable riders take offense to this, but riding cable is really technical, but it's easier than wakeboarding behind a boat. It's going a slower speed. The pole's coming from above you. I mean, obviously you have to learn how to edge properly and stuff like that on a cable. And I'm not taking anything away from cable riders because I think they're awesome. Watch Tom Fouché. He does some pretty crazy stuff. But anyway, Matt Rollerson is now a housemate of mine. He's becoming a boat rider because that's all I do, and he's learning how to drive the boat. And I want to introduce him to you guys because hopefully you guys will see him in the future. Hey, Matt! He's on right now. His name is I'm in the other room. Come here! he's pissed. He's not very happy that I'm introducing him for his first time to the wakeboarding community via Ustream Stokemeter TV. Come here, buddy. I want you to meet the wakeboarding industry.
Well, I know wakeboarding
for your first time ever. Matt Rollerson. This is the wakeboarding industry. Wakeboarding industry. Matt Rollerson. Hopefully, you guys will see him in maybe a year or so.
Months.
Yeah, if we can get him to sack up and start trying some stuff behind the boat because he says that he's scared all the time. He likes to wear bright colors. Look at how bright his freaking setup is right now. But anyway, he's a great kid. Good guy. Glad to have him live with me. He's learned how to drive the boat.
I'm gonna grab some GD
also. No. Where are you going to eat? Where are you going to eat? Hey, I got people to talk to. You go do your thing. Anyway, Matt Rollerson, everybody. Alright, I think I missed a bunch of things here. Where is it? The beginning part of the intro was awesome. All the different shots of it. J Malba. Adam, flat Olay spins, cool or not? I don't know. I haven't really seen anybody do a cool looking flat Olay spin. Doing a flat Olay spin's pretty hard, but I haven't really seen anybody do a cool looking one. What speed do I ride, Weenie? 27.5. Gosh, you guys write too many questions too fast. Chance. So me and Rathy have. I think Rathy rides for Nautiques, doesn't he? Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. But I don't know what the deal with boat companies dropping some of the top pros in the industry are. If that is true, I'm sure Rathy will probably get another boat sponsor soon. West. Let's see. Westsider. Have I done an air truck on a winch? I don't know. I don't think I have. Chris, Matt's back is good. Chris. Or Chance. Chance, I never rode for Malibu. I was never sponsored by them, although I would love to be sponsored by them. Well, a lot of people know Matt. Nice. Thanks, Weenie. What's that? Florida needs help. Nah, man, we're good, dude. It's like 85, and it's October 21st right now. It's 9:30 at night, so I don't think we need any help, bud. It's pretty nice out here. Matt, I thought you were going to get dinner. Weenie, how did I get into wakeboarding? I grew up around water skiing and stuff like that my whole life. My parents met through water skiing, but I was never really super into it. I mean, obviously I did it, but I just, it wasn't like a passion or anything like that. And then I saw wakeboarding on TV on like in the X Games or something like that, and was just totally turned on by it. Wanted to try it, and I tried it and never stopped. That was like 97, 98 or something like that. That's crazy, McNasty. I was not aware of that. Yes, Jordan. Matt Rollerson is my new roommate.
You never answered the question.
What question?
Who's your favorite roommate?
Oh, did you post that up there?
Oh, I posted that.
I can't say who's my favorite roommate.
Well, it's gotta go down.
It's like saying who's your favorite child to dad.
I'm your child.
Hey, Brad lives here and you live here. I can't say one roommate's
Who's your
better than
favorite
the
child?
other.
Who's your favorite child?
I don't have a child. Emma's my favorite child. Go away.
A lie.
Go away. Jessica, did you say? Yeah, Westsider. Who is that? I'm pretty sure I could do a Bel Air on a winch. I don't think it'd be that hard. J Mal, I have not hit the wake to rail yet. Again, for the second time. Swarm. Do I have any advice for photogs? I'm assuming, yeah, to make it in this industry. You know, it's a hard question to answer. I'm not a photographer, but I mean, make yourself easily available to shoot with. A lot of people. I don't really know how to answer that, man. I'm sorry. I would just be guessing. Ha, Chance, I don't think I like you. Kmart, that 180 did not hurt. West Sider. Yeah, man. I don't know what's up with that striped Ultra. I'm pretty sure they made that to go perfectly with my board, and they still won't give me a Lyman boot. So I'm hoping maybe they'll give me one soon. I don't know. There's no talk. Jordan, what boat do I like riding behind the best? Probably my boat, just because that's the boat that I ride behind all the time. But I am a huge fan of Malibus, and I've been for a while. Pretty much any boat with a big, clean wake. I don't like the wakes to be too narrow. Stephanie, yes, I have been to Lake Powell. Chris, I think I'll have a limited board. I'm not really sure. I hope so. I had one this year. It'd be nice to have another one again. I think it will be coming in a slider base. Well, all limited's coming in a slider base. Weenie, what was my best crash? I don't know, man. I've had a lot of best crashes. What was my favorite trick to have ever done? Oh, that's a hard question to answer. Let's see, LA, Orange County, or San Diego. Orange County for sure, because it's right in between LA and San Diego, and it's Republican. How scared do I personally think, based on my limited water fouling experience, the Ducks in Arkansas should be? They should be pretty damn scared. I don't know if I don't know if they know that I'm coming up there, but they should be pretty scared. Pretty much when this trigger goes like that, it's gonna hit what it's aiming for. Just saying, just putting that out there. Good call, Kmart. Malibu and Nautique, is there a difference? Yes. Very big difference. Malibu is very wide and very rampy. Rampy as in mellow to a kick. Nautiques are very steep, so just real steep, and very narrow. Narrow by almost a foot, and that's pretty big. That's a pretty big difference. So, yeah, there's a pretty big difference. A lot of people wouldn't be able to notice it unless they're very experienced with riding behind different boats and stuff like that. So. Kmart, yeah, man. I mean, I put a lot of weight in my Malibu, so I mean, almost any boat needs a lot of weight to be giving out a wake like that. I mean, to be honest though, Malibu on the 23 footers, the wedge makes a big difference. That wedge on the 23 is awesome. It makes that wake just freaking awesome. Nobody really uses the wedge on the 21.5 footers, but on the 23 footers, it's totally needed and it's awesome. It makes the wake sick. I should prank call Murray. That would be really hard to do since I only have one phone number and I'm in Sean's phone. My number is in Sean's phone. Cooper, is Murray watching? Nice. That'd be awesome if Sean Murray's watching my freaking Stokemeter thing. I think he's probably in bed though. Where in Arkansas am I going? Someplace cool. Possibly Cooper. Oh, thanks, Chance. Appreciate it, buddy. Pound it. Weenie, there's really no off season in Florida. I mean, you can pretty much ride year round. The water never freezes over, obviously, or anything like that. I mean, it does get pretty cold. The water will get down to like 50s, but that's nothing. You know what I mean? Like we'll ride with wetsuits every once in a while, full suit if the air is cold enough. But I mean, from where I come from, water temperature at 50 isn't that bad, considering we'll get 2 feet of ice on our lake back in Massachusetts. So yeah, the winters down here are awesome. It's so awesome. I live in Florida. I'm a huge fan of it. I don't really snowboard all that often. I do enjoy doing it, but I know my personality type, and I would definitely get hurt if I were to snowboard for more than 3 days in a row. Because I'd probably be trying to do a bunch of stupid stuff. I will, Chance. Yeah, nice. Yeah, some people do use the wedge on the VLX. Most of the people that I ride with, I don't think. Oh, actually, with all the 2009 Malibu VLXs, I think people are using the wedges. But most of the years past, people aren't really using the wedges too much, just because that wake with so much weight in it is pretty steep as it is, and if you use the wedge, it gets a little like whitewashy on the very top, especially if you ride really far back. But if you're not using a whole lot of weight, then yeah, the wedge on the VLX is great. Star 6-7 before you dial. No, we're not pranking Murray. I wouldn't really know what to say once I got him on the phone anyways. I guess I could pretend I was a telemarketer. Yeah, he probably wouldn't answer. He's probably sleeping. It's all about who you know, Cooper. Oh, McNasty, come on, man. 20 gauge. No, just kidding. 12 gauge. Always a 12 gauge. What's up, Esty? Nice to see you too. Thanks for jumping on. J Mal. I don't know what you were asking there. Do I ever make it up to wakeboard in Canada? Yeah, for like contests and stuff like that every once in a while. I haven't been up there. I think last summer was the last time I was up there. Not this past one, but the one before. Adam, good question, man. Actually, I love doing crypt. Uh, just a massive, massive crypt is probably one of the coolest feeling tricks ever. So I totally love doing hillside rally tricks. What age did I go pro? I think I was 18 when I first started getting my first paycheck. West Side, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool riding in front of the Statue of Liberty. I mean, I couldn't really ride. It was more like survival because it was so choppy out there. I rode for 1 whole hour and only got one trick in front of the Statue of Liberty because it was pretty shallow out there. So, or I mean, not shallow. It was pretty choppy. But yeah, riding in front of the Statue of Liberty is pretty cool. It's something that I can say that I've done. So that's cool. Who hooked that up? Well, I guess the people who set up the trip. So Maurice, owner of Stokemeter, inventor of it. He set that whole trip up. So I guess if it wasn't for Maurice, I don't think that would have happened actually. So I think Mo was the reason for that happening. Thank you very much, Mo. Weenie, need rally tips? Cut really hard. Stand tall at the top of the wake as if you're just going to do a massive hillside wake jump. Keep your arms straight the entire time. Just let your body drift out. Do it. Okay, here's a good tip for all the people wanting to learn rallies. Whether you can do a rally or not, or if you want to learn how to do a rally or not, it will help you with your wakeboarding. So listen up. Take your board, take your boots off of it, wear a pair of shoes, go out on that board, put your feet exactly where they would be as if you were riding your board with your feet in your binding. So put your feet wherever your stance would be on your board. Set your feet up there. Cut out on your toes. Come in on your heels. Arms straight. Cut nice, as hard as you can. It's a progressive edge. If you cut too hard with no boots on your board, you're gonna fall off it. So you have to do a progressive cut, which is, I think everybody here might know what that is. If they don't, you get outside. You get to the outside of the boat. You flatten off. Wait for a couple seconds for the boat to catch up to you. Then you start it on your heels very slow. You go from 0 to 60, 60 being at the top of the wake. And I'm using car terminology. Hopefully everybody can grasp that. Go from 0 to 60, from 60 being at the top of the wake. Stand real tall. Keep your arms straight. Let your body go out. You'll feel a tug. As soon as you feel that tug, snap yourself down. Do a pencil dive into the water. And try not to get broken. What's my favorite grab? Stale fish or a method? Probably my two favorites. Yeah, that was cool, Cooper. Good time in New York City for sure. Thank you, Timo, for setting that up. McNasty, I'm not really working on any film projects right now. I'm actually considering doing my own movie. I don't really know what that would consist of, but it's kind of a thought in my brain right now. Weenie, who else was on the Statue of Liberty riding? It was me and Amber Wing, and that was it, I think. I know George Daniels was there, but I don't. It was too rough for him to wake skate in those conditions. I don't know who else was on that trip. I think it was just us three. Oh wait, yeah, I think it was just us three. I don't think Andrew was there. I'm not sure. Cooper, how many sponsors do I have nowadays? Let's see. Let's name them. Oakley, Liquid Force, Kicker Audio, ProTech helmets, Ambush Board Shop, CTI knee braces hooks me up with some knee braces. I'm stoked on that. Oh, Straight Line Ropes and Handles. Got my own pro model with those guys. So that's like 7. Now paying sponsors is a different thing. Who was my first ever sponsor? Taiga Boats. They were the first. Oh wait. I can't remember. It might have been Joby or J-Star or whatever. I think they could have possibly been my first sponsor ever. I'm talking about paycheck. Like, Taiga was hooking me up for a while, but I think my first paycheck came from Joby J-Star, and then it was Taiga. SD, I'm not sure when I'm coming to Arizona. Kmart, you don't grab the board when you do a fashion air. Sorry, buddy. Cooper, no, not like a Parks documentary. That would be a documentary. I'm talking about when I say I'm considering doing my own movie, I'm talking about like I said, I don't really know what I'm talking about. Maybe just doing like my own little thing with me and maybe just a couple other people. Not really sure. I'll just it's kind of been a thought that I've been throwing around in my head. No, Kmart, that should not be the name of the movie. Adam, actually, I don't really do my chromos way out in the flats. I've done them out in the flats, but typically they're wake to wake. I know, crazy, right? But that's typically how I do them, wake to wake. But if you can learn how to do like big backside 180s out in the flats or big toe side 3s out in the flats and land wrap, it's not too much different of a landing for a chromo out in the flats. It's a lot about getting that handle to come from this position, snapping it down to your hip and getting your chest real far over your toes, especially for landing out in the flats, since you have so much more line tension out there than you do right behind the boat. Mark, Jetpilot is giving me product right now, which I'm really pumped on. But I'm not sponsored by them really. When I say I'm sponsored by people, I consider I'm obviously getting product. They pay me, and I have a contract with them. I hope man one day to ride for Jetpilot. That'd be sick. They are totally hooking me up though right now. I'm really pumped on their stuff. Murray's vests are awesome. I've been rocking his vest for a while now, and I'm a fan of them. So, but yeah, Jetpilot is totally. I guess we could call them a Lyman fan, which I'm stoked on. Hey, thanks, Westsider. Chase, yes, that question has been answered, but right now I'm riding the Watsons, and I have a pair of Ultras in the mail right now, Benny G's boot, so I'm going to try those out and see what I think. So I might be riding the Ultra, I might be riding the Watsons. Not really sure just yet. Sean, why did I quit riding for Taiga? Because they fired me. Yeah, Westsider. Yeah, those old J Stars. When you say they broke, I'm assuming that the BOA system popped out in them a lot, right? I actually had that problem with the BOA as well, and actually sometimes the wire would come unattached from inside the BOA. But yeah, those boots were pretty sweet. I like them. They're basically Barley boots, but they had some different stuff to them. I was pretty stoked on 'em. Yeah, Mark, I did have my own pro model boot with a J-Star a while back. What has been my favorite graphic? Man, that's a good question. Um, my favorite graphic up until my 2010 board came out was my 2009. I was pumped on my 2009. I was basically convinced that Liquid Force wouldn't be able to do anything better than the 2009. Um, because I mean, it was perfect. When I think of a board graphic and what I want it to be, it was basically my 2009 board. Um, but working with the guys over there at Liquid Force, I shouldn't have uh, I shouldn't have thought the way I was thinking because they built my 2010s, and dude, I'm pretty pumped on my 2010 graphics. I actually think I like my 2010 graphics more than my 2009, and that's awesome because I'm really pumped on my 2009 graphics. So yeah, 2010 board graphics are awesome. I'm really stoked on. They're pretty. I don't know if you can really see it, but the middle is white on white. It's kind of like a snow camo type of thing, and within that craziness is just some like there's some images that you guys can check it out when you buy them, hopefully. But there's some images in there that just say Keith Lyman all over it. What's after wakeboarding? I don't know, Swarm. Hopefully the military would still accept me. I would totally be a fan of that. Bone, yeah, man. That would be cool. That would be a really cool idea. Uh, maybe I'll have to hit Randall up, see what he's doing. Lotus. Yeah, man. Back in the day, I was obviously a lot more immature than I am now, but there were some poor decisions made on my end, primarily because mainly there was a hurricane coming through, Hurricane Charlie, and I decided that um, it probably wouldn't be a big deal if I left my boat in the water, and that was a mistake. So and at the time I didn't really get along too well with the team, so I was kind of like in my rebellious stage, I guess you could say. But yeah, yeah, it was just it didn't really work out. Kind of sucks, but um, yeah, like I said, back in the day, I was a little bit more mature than I am now, for sure. So um, yeah. Thanks, Westside. I appreciate it, man. I have no plans right now to be going back to California. I love California, though. I'm a huge fan of it out there. Yeah, I really like Southern California. Orange County and San Diego area is awesome. Chance, no, I have not voted for Watson's girlfriend on Maxim today. Because that's Watson's girlfriend, and I just kind of find that weird. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully she wins, though. Chase, nice. Stoked you got an 09. Hopefully you like it, man. Westside, I'd love to come back to the boat show next year, man. I like doing the California shows. There's a lot of, a lot of cool people to meet, and obviously it's California. I love California. Yeah, thanks, SD. That's the 143 for next year. The 35 and 39 are actually really badass too. They're neon green and like electric blue. It's pretty dope. Dude, I swear to God, they glow in the dark. It's crazy. Like when it gets dark out at nighttime, like after a photo shoot or something like that, colors are so bright. It's gnarly. Sweet Lotus. Awesome, man. Yeah, Murray loves to design easy to ride shape boards, and that's it's kind of what I like to do as well. You know, I just want pretty much anybody to jump on it and be able to do anything and kind of enjoy it. So, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm sure Sean does as well. Sean, I don't think I know Mark Gibbs. What's the dirty D, Kmart? Is that the Delta? Because if so, it definitely is dirty. Plans for the off season? I don't know, man. I kind of want to reinvent myself with wakeboarding right now. I've been doing the same tricks for quite a long time, and I really want to get some new tricks under my belt. Just kind of some different stuff, and kind of, I guess, not reinvent myself, but just kind of do some bigger tricks that people haven't really seen me do ever, and take those out in the flats. You know, a lot of the cool looking off-axis stuff that's going down right now looks like it's a good time. So, yeah. SD, I was on the Murray show. I was on the first ever Murray show. Yep. Sorry if you missed it. Eric, I'd love to come to the Utah Boat Show, the Salt Lake one. That one's huge. I got to go to that one last year, and that one was awesome. I really hope I can make it back to that one too. Yeah, hey, all you guys, if you got, you guys can go to your local shop and kind of like request pros to come to certain shows. So, ask your local reps, ask your local shops and stuff like that, and they'll try to fly in certain pros for you guys. Okay, here we go. I'm getting behind on all these questions. Thanks, Adam. See you, buddy. Chance, of course. Yeah, you can use all the old tricks. Yeah, C-Mill, I've already been trying some rap stuff. It's fun. What's my opinion on the Supra 24 wake? It's good, man. It's big. You can load that boat down pretty decently. It puts out a pretty good wake. I'd love to come to Oz in the off season, Shane. That'd be fun, man. I've been down there a bunch of times, but I'd like to make it back down again this winter. I don't really have any plans. No sponsors have really been asking me to go down there, but I'd be down. I've actually ridden in the Delta once before. I've gotten pretty close to the edges of it, but no, they hold me in. They're good. Matt's back. He's loitering. What'd you get for dinner, Matt?
Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Mom.
Wait, where?
Sonic.
Alright. Matt goes to, what'd you go for breakfast this morning, Matt?
I ran out of gas at Burger King, so I got Burger King for breakfast.
So Matt got Burger King for breakfast. What'd you eat for dinner last night, Matt? What'd you eat for dinner?
Pizza.
What kind? Cheese pizza?
Papa John's. Keith forced me.
Oh, I forced you.
Forced me into it.
I forced you. And now you're eating what for dinner again?
Sausage, egg, and cheese toaster thing from Sonic.
Basically the healthiest boy ever. What'd you have for lunch? Did you have lunch? You didn't eat lunch?
I don't remember.
So he didn't eat lunch. He's just pumping his body full of good stuff.
I worked out today.
Yeah, what up, oh, Westsider, you're RJ. You sneaky son of a bitch.
Can you say that on the internet?
Ooh, I don't know. Earmuffs. Sorry. RJ's a good man, dude. What up, RJizzle? Oh, gosh. It's so hard to keep up with these questions. Sean, I like very stiff core boards. The stiffer, the better, I think. More snap out of them, and typically the softer the landings are. Yeah, Mo. It's not my decision whether I come to the Utah Boat Show or not. No, I wish it was. Liquid Force, or if I had a boat sponsor, they would control that stuff. So yeah, snowboarding would be awesome. It'd be cool to hang out with Justin too. I haven't seen him in a long time. Rider, Matt is not a pro rider yet. We are in the process of training Matt. Matt is kind of like my little, what would you say, what would we call you?
Child prodigy.
No, maybe not child, but
Are you kidding me?
prodigy.
You have to cook for me? You baby.
You're not my child.
Don't lie.
And you're not a child. He's 20. No, he's like my little prodigy. I'm training him. I'm teaching him how to drive the boat, right? Tonight he drove the boat for his first time ever with a filmer in a tube. That was an experience. Right?
In the wind.
That was an experience.
In the rain.
Yeah. So driving the boat, that's a pretty big deal, especially for a pro athlete, because if you mess up and go too slow and they case the wake and get hurt, you're screwed. Or if you go too fast and they land, in the trough or something like that.
Tell me how good I've been driving.
He's been doing a great job. To drive my boat, fully loaded like it is.
Hands only, by hand.
I made you turn on the cruise today. You're doing horrible driving it by hand, so I made you turn the cruise on. He's learning. He's doing good. I've made him clean the house a couple times. Speaking of which,
bathroom's a mess. All right.
you gotta clean the bathroom again. Kmart. Emma. A lot of people say hey. Look at my dog. My dog just begging. What do you want, Emma?
You're not getting any. She's been a brat.
Why?
Because the whole time I slept in your car, all she did was sit there and bark at me.
That sounds so weird. I went to the gym and Matt stayed in the car and slept in my car.
I was tired.
Look at my dog. Look at her. She's just. Oh man. You would think I don't feed my dog the way that she's
Dude,
like.
there's food everywhere.
She does have food everywhere. All right. Let's see. Chase. Hey, Hamburger Helper's not bad. It's got pasta. It's got burger. Right?
It's healthy.
It's helper. Helps you. It's got the word help in it. It's got to be good for you, right? Rider. I don't know, man. I haven't ridden a flex board, to be honest. I would think. I don't know. Do you think a flex board lands softer than a hardcore?
I can tell my right today.
Okay. Do you think it lands softer, or do you think it lands like it's broken and you're gonna fall out the front?
Who are we talking to?
I don't know. Who is this? Who asked that? Ryder asked that.
Alright, we're coming to
In Matt's professional opinion.
Ryder. I've ridden and broken every board you can possibly imagine.
Not a Keith Lyman board.
Not a Keith Lyman board. I haven't broken Lyman's yet.
What?
I broke the fly board. I broke his fly board.
No, you haven't. You haven't
It's
broken
cracked.
it. No, it is not cracked.
All
It
right.
is not cracked. It's a fly core. It's a little bit more.
It's flexy. It's flexy.
Is there a crease on it? Is there a crease on it?
No, not
Yeah.
yet. Not yet.
There isn't a crease. He has not broken a Lyman fly core.
But in my opinion, like flex boards, like they all land broken unless they've got.
Pause. Don't forget he's a cable rider. Go.
All right. Flex boards, they all like when you land, you always get that broken feel, like it snaps, like you land, it goes like that and kind of caves or whatever. Unless it's got CWB's new technology.
Pause. You're fired. Get out of my
Fine. I'm not selling it. I'm just.
Yes,
telling
you are selling it.
If it's got a strength,
You
if it's
got,
got strength in the
you
core.
got a second chance. Second chance. Go.
If it's got strength in the core, then it's not gonna land flat. That's the only difference between flex boards. Like if it's just all flex, then it's always gonna land like it's
Mush.
broken. Yeah, like mush. Unless it's got something strengthening the core. There. Boom. I'm done.
All right, boys. I got one more minute. Let's see. I gotta go back to the top. I'm sure I've missed some questions. If I have, I apologize. No, SD. Not giving my dog any human food because she's this big. She'll probably poop all over my house. Wake roll discussion board. I cannot believe. Rider. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna watch it. What's that, bud?
Here's our pro driver.
What is this? Oh, Murray.
Extraordinary.
Oh, is this Stokemeter? Oh yeah. You want to play Call of Duty?
Are you off already?
I'm gonna be off in a minute. Hey, does anybody on here have Xbox 360 and do they play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare? If they do, me and Matt are gonna play right now, and we would like to invite you people to come play with us.
I am nationally ranked.
Were you here for this? No, this was. You are not nationally ranked.
I am.
You are not nationally ranked.
Look up Maverick on the listing.
Are you a pro Xbox player or some crap?
I'm working something out with Microsoft.
No, you're not. You're a liar. Matt's lying.
No, I'm not.
What is this?
Who was that? Who
I
filmed
almost
this?
died. I don't know, but somebody just put up a link up to YouTube, and I'm watching it.
That's Sean's leg.
I know. The Maurice came out. Well, this was before. This was Surf Expo time, I think. Oh God, I love doing high-speed whips.
I don't know how to drive them.
Oh yeah.
It messes up the line if you have to turn.
What? No.
If I just keep turning, then it's just like.
Not if you turn around like that. If you turn around to the right.
Sorry, I'm not Travis Moore.
Yeah, nobody's Travis Moy. But if you, I should have you go take a clinic from Travis Moy.
Those are not keys.
No, he drives Mastercrafts. He's sponsored by Mastercraft.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I'm still watching this little video thing here. Oh, Batwing, fail. That's supposed to be a Batman and blind. Hillside 095. Alright, I gotta stop watching this. What? Oh, I thought I fell on switch shield 5. Okay. Where'd it go? Alright. Chance, gamer tags. Actually, we're gonna take your guys' gamer tags. So, I'm getting a pen and paper. So if you have Xbox 360 and you have Xbox Live and you play Call of Duty Modern Warfare number 4, because the new one's not out yet, give me your gamer tags right now, and we'll invite you to our private little match here. C money Chance, is that your gamer tag? And are there spaces like that? Can you do spaces?
I can't do spaces.
You can't do spaces? C money bad S.
ODST is the best.
Take it easy, SD. See ya. Steady thumbs. Swarm, is that's your okay?
Dude, we're gonna have a full match.
Steady. We're gonna do a private match. Steady thumbs. Can't beat firefight for sure. I don't think that's a gamer tag.
I don't think that's a gamer tag.
J Dubs 25. I just heard
Can
me
you hear the
in your room. Dubs 25. Okay, is that everybody? Everybody with a Call of Duty gamer tag? Hey, C Money or Chance, is yours C Money bad S? Is that your gamer tag, or is it C like underscore dash money underscore dash whatever? Or is there a legitimate? Oh, okay. Yep, I guess it is. But I asked you on one of those chats a few months ago about getting a wakeboard boat versus a Sea Ray or Boston Rail. Yes, Ace of Spades. You're back on. Cool. Because of what you said, you told us we needed to get a wakeboard boat. We are getting a Mastercraft X-Stars. That is awesome. My son wants to thank you, and I want to as well. Hey, of course, Ace of Spades. That's a great boat. Do you know what engine you got in it? And also, when you get the boat, or before you get the boat, ask them if you can get what's called a super prop. It's a 14 1/4. If you're with OJ props, it's a 14 1/4 by 14 bladed prop. It's 14 1/4 by 14. If they use Acme props, their super prop is a 14.25 by 14.5 prop. So all depending on what brand they go with, whether it's OJ props or Acme props, make sure that you ask for, with OJ props, 14.25 by 14, that's the super prop. That's going to allow you to put more weight in your boat. The boat's going to get up to speed quicker, save more gas out of the hole shot. Acme props, 14.25 by 14.5. That's Acme's super prop. So try to get the super prop on that boat, because then you'll be able to load it up a lot more. The 6 liter, Ace of Spades, good investment. Good investment at Ace of Spades. Yeah, put some weight in that bad boy. Those X-Stars, they have awesome wakes, but make sure you put a lot of weight in it, because I won't come ride with you if you don't. I have that OJ prop. Yes, Tim, OJ prop. Awesome prop. Super prop. What is this? What prop for the 2007 San? What's that? 210? 210 is Super Aeronautique. Same thing with Super Aeronautique. Either an OJ prop, which is a 14.25 by 14, or an Acme prop, which is a 14.25 by 14.5. 2007 is the new hole shape for the 210, I think, right? 2007 was the first, or 2006 was the first year. So yeah, I think you have the new hole size. Yeah. Thank you again. We are investing in a lot of fat tax. Good. Where do you guys live, Ace of Spades? Didn't you say you're from
Boston,
New York or something like that? No, Boston Whaler. Anyway, all right, guys. Hey, C Money Bad S. Get online. Steady Thumbs. JDubs25. Get online. We're gonna play some Call of Duty right now. We're gonna do a little private match. Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, you're close. Totally should come ride with you guys. What lake do you ride on? Tim, what rope length and boat speed do I ride at? Ridiculously long and too fast. Is that a good answer? No. Altoona, good spot. Rope length is like 91, 92 feet long. 27.5 miles an hour. All right, everybody. I'm getting off. All my Xbox 360 Call of Duty 4 players, jump online right now. We're going to send you an invite. It'll be from this guy. You'll recognize the name. And peace out, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.